Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Out of Awe. I streamed this the other night. I streamed it, which was quite fun. I felt like just having a little bit of a sort of just a bit of a relax, if you know what I mean. So when I was streaming, and so I streamed, and I did a little bit of I don't know, just a little bit of digging down here to get this or to continue getting this happening. As you can see, check it out. It is absolutely huge. So I'm needing to blast all of this and stuff now. So, which is what I'm doing, which is perfectly fine. Just doing, just blasting and digging as I go, which is, as I said, works really, really well. Thank you everybody for your comments. I appreciate it very much. There was a lot of suggestions on how I would go about um, like doing extra sort of conveyors and stuff, and how I could branch off and all of that stuff. So which is pretty cool. I'm not sure exactly what I am going to do. I will work it out as we go. There we go. Lovely. But yeah, it was really, really nice streaming this. I was just chilling out and working away. I did paint that red. I don't know whether I painted that red in the last episode or whether I painted it red on the stream. I reckon I painted it red on the stream. So we've got a lot of stuff happening, and we've got a lot of stuff being produced. Let's go and just have a look at what we have sitting in our coffers up here. Now we will have a look. It looks like the three of those are operating, which is good, and that is operating as well. Sweet. Added a little bit of rubbish and put a dunny in here as well. Because who doesn't need a dunny? We've got copper, we've got gold, we've got a lot of gravel there. Iron, aluminium, iron, silicon, silver. Ooh, we've got some stuff, don't we? All right, cool. And we've got a lot of gravel. What I'm going to do is no, I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to sell the gravel off at the moment, but we may end up just selling the gravel off. I don't know. I mean, I know that it makes a whole lot of sense to make stuff ourselves, but what do we got? Ruby there. We don't have any ruby ore yet, but we've got diamonds there. Better put the diamond ore over there, and we'll grab those diamonds and let's produce. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, that was the thing. I was supposed to put some blasted rock away. All right. How are you going? Yeah, you're going all right, but you need some more gravel, which is perfectly fine. Let's get into there and we'll throw a. Oh, we can't because we need to sell some stuff off. Let's sell some stuff off first, shall we? We're going to sell the diamond ore off, and we're going to sell the ruby ore off. I don't think we really need to sell anything else. I'll just throw that blasted rock in there just to get rid of it. The grey paint, maybe. Don't know what I'll do with that. Is there anything else there that we might want to sell? No, I can't really see anything else, so we'll just leave it at that for now. I will actually store some stuff in here. I'm going to store probably the yellow paint and the traffic barriers and those as well. We'll store those in there, and we'll put the porta potty down. We'll put the porta potty downstairs so that everybody downstairs has something to use without having to come out of the mine, which is perfectly fine. All right, lovely. So now what we're going to do is throw a little bit more gravel, grab both of those, and we'll stick that in here. I think we need a lot more of these, you know. We really do. Although we do need water, so I don't think we can produce any more of yeah, we can. We can. Let's go in there like that. Let's. How many does it use? Not sure. All right, we'll let that keep going, and that'll be a good product that we're making. For some reason, I can't hear too much on this. Let's head upstairs. So we'll start by heading upstairs. Spin around here, and there we go. We'll head up and we'll grab we'll put some more stuff in the production stuff. We'll see what we've got up there producing. But I think we're going to have to really expand that at some point as well, because we really need to be producing as quickly as we possibly can. Although, I mean, things are going pretty well, to be honest. All right, turn you off, get out of there, and let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got copper going in there. Let's throw that copper in there, and we'll sell off that copper. Oh, yeah, no, still plenty to go there. Lovely. That's good. What do we got in here? We've got iron happening in here. Let's throw the iron ore in there. I'm also putting the silicon ore in there, but we'll leave that in there, I think. Production-wise, let's just keep going with the iron ore in there. And in here, we're doing iron as well, but I think I might just throw some gold in. So let's just stop these, and let's just do our gold first. There we go. Lovely. That'll be perfectly fine, and then we can do some iron ore after that. So there we go. Lovely. All right, perfect. Did I need to get anything out of there? I'll probably leave that in there at this point in time, I think. Right, but pumping iron ore out, that's the huge thing, isn't it? Let's throw that in there, and let's keep producing barrels, shall we? There we go, lovely, and we will grab those. See, I can't remember what we're producing here. I think we are producing oil in one and water in another. Yes, we are. So we've still got 493 to go there. And we've still got 357 to go in there. If I split those, put those in there, and then keep water going there, like so. And we open this up. Actually, how do we make fuel? Let's open this one up, and to make fuel, we need to throw oil barrels and an empty barrel in there. But I think I want to hold on to. To the oil for now, so that we can actually make some bitumen. Did I put all of those barrels away? Did I? I must have done. I must have done. Oh well, next lot of barrels we'll throw in that other side, and we'll make some more oil, I think. So what do we need to do there? We'll probably grab that water and take it downstairs with us, which will be good. Everything else is going fine there, except for the fact that we really do need to probably expand on that at some point, but we'll worry about that later, shall we? We may as well. All right, let's get into here and head back down into the mine and see what's happening next. All right, off we go. So we do have a little bit, we do have some stuff in our inventory to sell as well. So we need to sell that off, which we will do. There we go. Nearly drove off the edge there and nearly hit the edge there. Well done. Good driving, Simi. Good driving, mate. It's all looking quite nice down here, isn't it? I think I might. I fancy changing the colours down here. You know, I really do. Let's go in there and we'll grab that. Actually, How do we go into the there is a way to change this, isn't there? If we just swap that over, go to there. There we go. Lovely. All right, storage container is yellow. I think we might I don't know. I don't know what color we'll change all of that to. I mean, we might change all the conveyors to black or something. Who knows? Who knows? We'll work it out. Okay, the other thing that we need to do is we've got to sell off. I know, I'm completely and utterly rambling this episode. We didn't put the aluminium and the silver ore away, which is really, really silly. So we'll sell that stuff off. I don't think we have anything else to sell at the moment. We'll put that and that back in there just to free up our inventory a little bit. And we'll throw the water in here. There we go. Lovely. Cool. All right. Happy with that. Nothing else? No, nothing else. All right. Lovely. So what we'll do is just in our storage over here, we will also just throw this stuff in there for now. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. We'll figure that out a little bit later, I think. The other thing that I want to do is I probably want to sell this light because there's no point in it clogging up our inventory at all. So there you go. We've got all of this stuff happening. That's all good. We're pulling some, we're definitely pulling some crushed rock. We're also pulling some ores and stuff out of here. So we might just dig into there. This is going to have to be blasted, I believe. All right, so we're running short on fuel. So I think what we might do is we might actually set up a fuel station down here, and we'll probably set it up over in this corner here, I reckon, if we can do it. So equipment, buildings. No, where is it? Equipment, isn't it? GPS horn, lights, filters, parts, hand tools, tracks, explosives, resources. I can never remember where anything is. Fuel trucks. Well, we could put a fuel truck down here. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's kind of expensive, isn't it, for a fuel truck? Well, it's not really once you start making money, but for now it probably is. So let's maybe... It'll be in buildings, fuel. There we go. Lovely. When you can buy one of those for $2,000, I think we'll put it right there, and that'll help us with doing our stuff down here. So let's go into there. Let's throw the dunny in because everybody on site needs a dunny, right? There we go. Right next to the fuel tank. Let's see, which way is the door? That's the door there. Ha! Perfect. Perfect. All right, we've got our big beast in here now as well, which is really, really cool. Let's get him started up, and let's just drop him over here to the fuel. There we go. Lovely. And what we'll do is we'll just dig a little bit more out of this. We'll start digging a little bit more out of this just to see how much we've actually got in there. I don't want to like lose any resources at all, so there we go. Oh, lovely. We'll throw that in there. We're going to have to start shoring as well, I think. And whether we do it with steel mesh or what, I don't know. We're going to have to work that out. So, because it'd be my luck that they'll that the devs will throw in a major update with cave-ins enabled, and then I'll be we'll come into the game and the whole thing will crack. The whole thing will cave in. So, which wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. Okay, we'll grab that. Lovely. throw him in here. And at least we do definitely have these dump points, which is really, really cool. So right around the edge there, or at least around those bits anyway. Let's just pull ourselves in here. We'll see how much of this we can get out. There we go. Yeah, there is a fair bit there, isn't there? That we can actually pull out, which is perfectly fine. We can go down the edge of that ramp anyway. So, and we're definitely going to concentrate on probably, well, not concentrate on, but work on, start work on finding that that copper vein as well. So, all right, there we go. Throw all that out as well. Yeah, she's we're coming up with quite a large hole down here, aren't we? Quite a large hole. There we go. I think what we have been doing has been absolutely fantastic so far, though. Like, you know, we've achieved quite a bit. I think this is episode 14, episode 14 maybe. I might be wrong there, but we've definitely been achieving while we've been playing this, and in such a short amount of time. So I think all of the experience of doing season 1 and learning the game and stuff, I'm still learning, and we have an amazing community here who are willing to impart a lot of really valuable knowledge, which certainly helps when you're first starting out. So I suggest that everybody makes sure that they do look at the comments and read the comments and interact in the comments, because there's some fantastic advice from some really experienced people with this game down there. And you know, if you're starting out in this game, then that's the way to go, is to get as much information as you can from the people who know. So let's see, what are we doing? Let's go in there and we'll grab that. Don't fall over. Ooh, nearly, but not quite. I think we're just pulling out plain dirt here. I don't think we're pulling out anything useful, but that's okay. We can always sell plain dirt off, because plain dirt still does make money, right? There we go. Lovely. Off we go. We're probably going to have to do a blast in there. All right, lovely. Things are going quite well, aren't they? There we go. Line him up. And we'll head in there. I think the concrete on the floor is a valid investment. We'll probably start making our own and just pumping out as much as we possibly can, I think. So, actually, we might go up and start that process now. I think that might be a good idea, is to go up and start that process now, just in case we start. I'm just going to do a quick save, because just in case we start having those bugs. I think it was just that particular day that I was recording was yeah, cause those bugs. So do we dig in there? Probably. I need to get rid of that, because that's going to really, really, really stress me. And you. And there's a couple on that ceiling there that I want to get rid of as well. So we might continue digging in here, I reckon. Where are we? Yeah, we can continue digging in here. Possibly even go down there in a 90 degree angle, just to pull all that coal out. And the coal at this point I'm saving and holding on to, which is good. What have we got coming in here? We've got plenty of stuff coming in here, which is really, really good. I don't know whether we picked up any. Yeah, we just got straight dirt coming through here, which is perfectly fine. All right, so what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to have to set up a mixer. And I think we'll set a mixer up around here. So let's go into here and let's go into... I always get this wrong. Workbenches right there. Lovely. Let's grab ourselves one of those and another 2 of those, I think. No, another 3 of those, and we might actually move our concrete production over to here as well, which might work out all right. There we go. Lovely. What do we want to do? We seem to have some... Oh, that's from digging, wasn't it? So let's throw him down here. We'll throw him behind the dunny, hey? Throw him behind the thunderbox. And we're going to need to put our water and stuff in there, our water and our cement in there. And we'll start producing the floor pieces. Cement and water, thank you very much. And we'll start producing our floor pieces. And there's cement, and production-wise, we want rough concrete. I think that's rough concrete there, I believe. So that one costs 2 and 4. That one costs 2 and 4, so it doesn't really matter, does it? And that one costs 3 and 4, so I think we'll go that and we'll throw that. That's going to give us 151 of those, which will be perfect. The other thing that we've got to do is set these up. Right, and I think we'll set them up in that direction. Put one there. We'll put one there. And one there as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab this gravel. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm coughing. And we're going to throw the gravel in here. So you take that. And let's start producing that. There we go. Lovely. For you, you can take that. Oh no, that's 8 gravel. It put all of my gravel in there. How did it... Oh, because, yeah, I know why. Let's open that up again. And let's cancel these off. Let's grab that. And let's grab that. And we'll try again. We'll do it properly this time. Oh no, it's actually drawing from my inventory. Isn't that interesting? It's actually drawing from my inventory, so we'll take that and we'll take that. Let's just try this a little bit of a different way. Let's throw you over there. And we'll throw you over there like so. And then we'll start production. Okay, so that's going to do 999. All right, that's fine. You can do that. Start your production. And there we go. Now we can continue with yours. Beautiful. All right, so we'll keep that moving. We'll keep this moving and we'll keep this producing stuff. We've already produced 28, which I'm going to take now. There we go. Add that to there. And we'll probably end up selling a little bit of that off as well. So how's our workbench over here going? Wood beams. Well, we've got wood beams. What do we want to make? Probably wood blocks, I reckon. We'll probably make more wood blocks, I think. Wow, look at how much stuff that takes to make a watchtower. I wonder whether the watchtower sells for a really good price. Maybe it does. How much do we have in our inventory? Can you imagine having to gather all of that stuff? Let's make 47 of those. Just 47. Just 47. So I think it was south-southwest, straight in there is where we need to go. Or was it southwest, west-southwest? I can't remember. I'll have to check up on that because Brian did let me know. So I will have to check up on that because we're going to go in there. But what I wouldn't mind doing, to be honest, is getting myself to the point where, and I don't know how long before we get there, 28, level 28. I think we're going to grab ourselves a tunneler. Probably this beast here, I reckon. And once we hit level 28, and I think we're going to use that to tunnel into that mountain there. So we may have to wait for that for now. But what we've got going is perfectly fine. So at the moment, so we'll probably cut into there. I think is the best bet, and work our way through here as well. So there we go. Let's start you up, sir. We'll do just a little bit more digging. Get a little bit more of this blasted rock out. And we are eventually going to have to go down here as well. Like dig downwards. Whether I actually make that bring an excavator down here, I'm still considering it. I think it's probably not too bad an idea, to be honest. Bring an excavator down here and start digging below. I don't know. We're going to have to see how we go. I don't know whether this concrete floor will act as a concrete ceiling as well. It may do, or it may not. All right, let's grab some here. Beautiful. That's a fair bit of crushed rock right there. Throw that in there. That'll give us a little bit of some ores and stuff. We are still extracting quite a bit of iron ore at the moment, which is good. But we do have sort of a bit of a plethora of iron ore, to be honest, at the moment. So there we go. Lovely. Get that out as well. We've got a lot of crushed rock in this ceiling too. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, so there's still so much to do in here. Like, there's so much to do. There we go. Don't you lose your bottom. There we go. Beautiful. We've got nice concrete production happening. Might run this in here. There we go. Perfect. And we could probably scrape that ceiling out, I reckon. Actually, who was it that suggested that we? Whoop, that suggested that we do that. Somebody made a suggestion. Let's roll this through here. We're having a save. Hang on a sec. Let that do it. Terraforming locked. Terraforming locked. There's some of it that doesn't want to go, isn't there? And then there's some of it that does want to go, so... I know we're losing a bit of product by doing this, but that's okay. We'll just neaten everything up. Neaten everything up there. Try and run this in here and neaten all of this up as well. There we go. And a lot of it's only dirt anyway, guys, so... Which, again, is a sellable product. Let's maybe scrape this out if we can. That doesn't want to come out, so... There you go. Oh, there's some up there that wants to come out. Alright. Lovely. And then I think in the next episode we're probably going to have to look into bracing. Starting to consider what we're going to do with our bracing. So I don't think we can we get this out here? Yes, we can. On that there. There we go. Oh, yep, you don't want to work, do you? New, promoted to level 26, so we're getting there. We're definitely getting to where we want to be, which is level 28, so we can start our tunneling. There we go. Cleaned that out, lovely. And we'll clean this little bit out as well. There we go. Lovely. Grab that. We'll throw that down here too. Beautiful. And we're probably going to need to put some more conveyor in here by the looks of it. So we're at that point now. There we go. So just constantly working the mine. Constantly working the mine. I think it's fantastic. Just having a sip of my coffee. Look at that. I mean, yeah. We're getting some stuff happening here. We're definitely getting some stuff happening here. Let's dig this out a little bit. And we're probably going to have to get some more. I don't know how many more conveyors we've got sitting in our storage, but I'm going to be really lazy. And I'm going to go into production and I'm going to buy another 10 of those right here, which is going to cost us 45 grand. And then I'm going to start throwing these in so that we can continue moving forward, which is really, really good. It's a shame they don't have any, like it'd be nice if they had a junction, and maybe they will eventually. Maybe eventually they will have some sort of a junction. So where you can run off like a sorter, a splitter, maybe. Something like that. Which would probably be really cool. But the other thing that I did think of as well, and Brian explained it, but I'm still trying to get my head around it a bit. But the other thing that we could possibly do as well is, if we're going to production, is get a splitter like that. Yeah, no, that won't work. Be nice to have some shorter conveyor ups. Some shorter conveyor ups would be fantastic. I think they'd help us quite a bit. Because with a little bit of manipulation, who was telling me that? With a little bit of manipulation, we could put a 1 times conveyor on here, which will pour out and actually pour ore into there, and then put a conveyor up into that. But it's a matter of finding the space as well. I mean, how big is a conveyor up? It's not that big, is it? So I do wonder whether or not we could actually like throw some of this down in the ground. I think we might try that when we get to the end of that. Throw some more of this down the ground going this way with conveyor up dropping in and see how that goes. I don't know. I don't know whether it'll go any good, but anyway, guys, look, this is really happening. I'm really happy with what we're doing here. Hopefully you guys are really happy with what you're doing here. So this one goes out to Shadow. Shadow, thank you very much for being part of the community. It's great to have you here, mate. Yeah, let's take a screenshot of that and end this episode here. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.